Well, hey, happy Tuesday, happy Team Tuesday. Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the compensation plan. Now, I know it can be very complicated to understand. It's a little difficult to break down the numbers and how this works and how that works. So I thought, why not explain it as a cartoon? So yes, here is your animated explanation of the compensation plan, right? All right, hustlers, here we go. It's the compensation plan. So, meet Chelsea. Chelsea is a brand new independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. She has her starter kit. She sold her pieces. She's ready to go build a team. So, Chelsea wants to know, how does she climb the ranks with Paparazzi Accessories? She wants to know how to get from star consultant to iconic impressionista. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. So first things first, the first rank is director. Chelsea needs to be active with a minimum of 50 PV, and she needs 3 active consultants. But where will she find these potential business partners? They can be people that she went to school with, grade school or high school. They can be people that she worked with on a job that she had or currently has. Any person 18 years or older that lives in the United States or within the U.S. territories is eligible to become a Paparazzi independent consultant. So, Chelsea needs 3 people. She needs to get on the phone. She needs to get on a computer. She needs to communicate with as many people as possible. She has to talk to people. So, she did it. She's got her 3 people. She's active. And of course, Chelsea is active, so she's now a director. Woohoo! So before we go any further, I want to first explain that the rank of director is the only rank that is determined by the number of people on your team. So let's move forward. So now Chelsea's going for Premier Director. She needs 3,000 organizational volume. She has 50 PV. Hopefully she's going to get more than that as a leader and lead from the front. But her frontliner has signed someone, and the person she signed has signed someone. So Chelsea's eligible for 10% of her frontliner's 500 PV. She's eligible for 5% of her second level, and she's eligible for another 5% of her third level as a Premier Director. Her second person she signed doesn't have a team, but she is holding her own with a whole 1,000 PV. Her third person she signed has 500 PV and has signed somebody as well. So altogether, from all 3 legs, she has earned 3,000 OV. Next up, Executive Director. 6,000 OV is what she needs for that. And now she needs 100 PV. 50 PV is not enough for her to get paid as her rank. So everybody that she signed is following in her footsteps as far as beating their best and doubling their PV. You can see the numbers have grown right here. All her frontliners have doubled in their volume, and their teams have done the same. Those numbers add up to the 6,000 OV that she needs to become an executive director. And now she's eligible for 1% of the entire team's volume. Sweet! The higher the rank, the more volume you need to reach that rank. But you're also eligible for a higher percentage in overall team commissions. All right, so let me explain something real quick. I'm only showing 3 people for sake of space on the screen. So yes, you need 3 active personally sponsored always to get paid as your rank. But the more personally sponsored you have, the wider you build your front line, the more options you have towards building your numbers. Now, I know some of you are looking at the numbers on the screen and you're like, I've got way more numbers than that and I'm still a director. What's going on? Well, you, my dear, have what's called a max leg. Let's talk about the 1/3 rule. The 1/3 rule. Here we go. So the 1/3 rule indicates that no more than 1/3 of the required OV can be generated by one leg of the consultant's organization as it pertains to rank qualification. Wait, what? All right, so let's break it down. Meet Jordan. Jordan is a member of Chelsea's team, and she's building her own empire. So Jordan has successfully duplicated herself within her team. She has one leg that follows her very closely. They follow the directions that she gives. They're copying the right cat. They're moving together as one unit. So she has a massive amount of volume coming from this leg. Now, she has signed 2 other individuals who are also building a team and duplicating themselves with their team as well. They're just not as big as her first leg. So her first leg, as you can see, everybody has a volume of 500 PV, just like Jordan. So once again, she has a massive amount of volume coming from this leg. Her middle leg, 2,000 in volume, that's not too shabby coming from 2 people. Her third leg, 50 PV from both of them. So when you add that together, it comes to 5,600 because of her 2 max legs. So that's the compensation plan in a nutshell. You can find the compensation plan in your back office in the resource section. If you have any more questions, I will also attach the link directly to it in the description below. So that's it. That's all. I hope that I was able to help you understand the compensation plan more clearly. Tune in next week for another Team Tuesday. Until then, as always, continue to hustle hard.